Hey, how's everyone doing? How's everyone doing with their last 100 days challenge? Or now I guess it's your last 90 days challenge because we have 3 months left of 2021. I can't believe it. I just wanted to share how I'm doing, and also I found a really great podcast I listened to the other day called A Soul Minimalist Guide to Autumn. And I thought there was a lot of great questions to ask ourselves. And I went through these questions and it was very life-giving to me. So I wanted to share that with you and see how everyone's doing. So I'm doing pretty good. I'm happy with how I set some goals for myself for the last 3 months of 2021. I said I was going to do a workout every day, whether that be 20 minutes, 30 minutes, a walk, whatever it is. So I am doing a 100-day workout challenge, and it's going really well. I'm feeling really energized and good, so I'm proud of myself so far. I think that was about 9 days ago or something, so that's going well. How are you doing? Anywho, I listened to this podcast the other day, and it's from an author that I have a few of her books. Emily P. Freeman is her name, and it's called The Next Right Thing podcast. And she also has a book called The Next Right Thing too. I do have that somewhere. It's a great book, really easy read, and it's just very soul giving. It makes your soul feel good. So she had this podcast about a guide, like as we have a seasonal change, it is important to go inwards and ask ourselves certain questions, right? I love a new season. I find it's just a great time to set goals for ourselves. It's a great time to maybe declutter our home. It's a great time to change up our wardrobe. It's a great time to do some seasonal traditions that we do. Like, in autumn, we like to go apple picking with friends. Our camping is coming to an end. We like to Thanksgiving dinner, we like to decorate, all those different things. So this was more about minimalism to me is just really decluttering our space, decluttering all of our stuff, maybe giving away some stuff. A lot of my friends right now are decluttering their homes, giving away to Goodwill. So this podcast talked more about going inwards and really asking ourselves what we need right now to do in the last 3 months of 2021. So she defined a soul minimalist as a person who looks inward and intentionally elevates what she values most and works to remove what distracts her from it. So lately I've been feeling with things coming back, opening back up, getting the kids back to school, activities, I've been saying yes to a lot of things. And with that, I've been also, packing more on. I'm studying in the morning. I'm working full time. We're making dinner and then we're taking the kids different places here and there. So it is getting a little busy. So I am finding myself asking myself, okay, what is one thing I can let go of? So this was a great exercise to go through. So she took us through 5 different items. And they all started with S. So the first one was stance. So you want to really look inwards and ask yourself the question, where are you at? With the final 3 months left, you have 3 months left to go. What do you want to accomplish? So I've made some notes here because I tend to forget things here. So what state is your body in? Are you exhausted? Are you sore? Maybe you need to give yourself some self-care, self-love. Are you exhausted? Do you need more sleep? What is your mind thinking about? Like, what keeps playing in your head? What's that commentary that keeps playing? What are those good questions that you maybe need to start asking yourself? Or what are some old questions that keep coming up that they're just not going away? What is your heart feeling like? Maybe you have a little bit of grief that you have to deal with or get over. Just really start to ask yourself those questions. The next thing is space. So with a seasonal change, that means you may want to change your space up a little bit. For instance, in the morning when I have my early morning coffee, in the summertime, I like to have it outside. I like to see the sun come up, listen to the birds, do some reading. But now that the mornings are getting darker, I can't. So I've made a nice cozy space. Downstairs, I have a candle lit and I have a cozy blanket there. So just changing that space. What practices and rhythms will make you feel more like a person in autumn, right? I was talking to a friend today about burning candles, maybe a specific smell that you like. So the next thing is see. So what needs your attention in your inner life? Who needs my attention, right? Maybe a family member needs it. Maybe my kids need my attention, and how can I help them through this? At work, does something need my attention? Have you ever asked yourself what's life giving to you and what's life draining to you? So have you looked at the things that you've started to add back into your life? Is it draining of your life or is it giving you life? So my workouts are giving me life. What's draining from my life? Maybe something could be, I don't know, browsing through Facebook. That's draining my life. So I need to give that up. Have you written out down your goals? So is there some goals you set for yourself at the beginning of the year that maybe life got in the way and you didn't get to finish them or even start them, or a project, right? Really look and see what it is that you need to accomplish or you want to accomplish. And then, so you just want to declutter. It's all about decluttering your soul, right? Going inward and really looking at the things that you need to take out, declutter, right? Do you need to make a big decision right now? Is there a choice that you want to make, right? Is there something that you've been thinking about all year long and you're like, yes, I really want to do it, but something's holding me back? Well, just make the decision. Maybe you have to have a certain conversation, right? Do you need to make peace with somebody or something? And then the fourth one is skip. So what, is there something that you can skip and not, without avoiding responsibility for that thing? Just because it's season and we've always done these things doesn't mean we always have to do them, right? These traditions, we can skip it. You don't have to, do that special craft time with your kids, or when the kids were younger, I always thought I had to do all the things on the list, right? So you don't have to. Maybe at the end of the day, your kids don't really like it. So is there something that you can skip to avoid the stress? And then 5 is your senses. So what would be life-giving to you in this season through your 5 senses? Maybe something to watch with the kids, right? Like a fall movie night. Or do you have a signature scent that you can smell in the home that makes you feel like autumn, or a special drink? So go through those 5 senses, maybe some nice music, or something that you all like to listen to, some cozy food, right? Comfort food. I love cooking a good comfort food, especially on a Sunday. So how do I want to be in this season? So you want to ask yourself all that. So that was really the exercise. Those were the 5 things there. You want to go back and you want to look at your stance, right? How are you feeling? You want to look at your space. You want to see, what needs your attention. And you want to see if there's something that you can skip. And then you want your senses, right? So really look at those 5 senses and see how I can incorporate them into this season. So I just wanted to share that. I thought it was really, really, I really loved it. It was very life-giving for me, and I hope it's life-giving for you. Happy fall, and good luck with your challenges.